Good morning. Sorry if you caught the end of me telling our friend to stop playing Chapel Roan. Oh, looking forward to seeing her a lot at Reading, especially now Lola Young is not playing, which I am still gutted about. Oh God, I don't want to be banging on about that the whole of the Friday of Reading Festival. But yes, it's a disappointment. Anyway, good morning. I hope you had a good weekend. Good morning, Rosie. If I sound a bit like subdued this morning, I was just woke up. You know, when you wake up too early, a bit annoying. I've already been like considering going back to bed, and I can't go back to bed before I've even done my parcels. Can I? Yeah, probably could. I might go to bed after this. Good morning, Jewel. Good morning, Woo Woo. Crispy, hope you're well. How was your weekend? How were sales this weekend? Give me a sale. Give me a sale in the chat. Something you sold. So I don't know what you think of that. That's probably, what do we think? £42.80. This is just the weekend sales. So when was I on Friday? I think it's just Saturday, Sunday sales. £42.80 spent. Sold for £174.30. How many times up is that? 4 times up, a bit more. See, I don't know. Well, it depends what business you're in, doesn't it? I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm looking at that and thinking about what I need from a week. Like, I really need to do my numbers again because I've kind of lost sight with changing, not doing much clothing, and going a bit balmy, trying to fill my Sholly boots. I don't know where I am right now. I need to. In fact, it's in the group. It's the business call later, so I need to get my figures together to see whether that's actually viable or not. Crispy had the best weekend for a couple of months. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because some people must have been paid, mustn't they? I did have a message from somebody on something, I can't remember what, saying, it was a lamp actually, saying he doesn't get paid till the 15th. I mean, that's well early to, well, it's vinted, isn't it? So they just browse and go, I love that. He said otherwise, because I sent him an offer, he would have snapped it up. And probably still be there on the 15th. He'll probably be fine. But I don't reserve anymore on vinted because people just didn't pay. So I just said I don't reserve anymore. Sorry. And sometimes they just, funnily enough, just pay straight away anyway. Just nosing outside. It's still mums walking their kids somewhere, and they must be like, oh God, the school holidays, get out of the house. Rosie, not a great weekend, but I've had other things on, so accepted. It's good if you're distracted when you're just, like waiting for the sales, like tapping your fingers. It's horrific. Well, I get obsessive. Yeah, so I'm desperate for some more cardboard boxes, to be honest. So I'm going to show you, I'm not going to package it all now because I'm waiting for some more card. I might have to go and search. I'm kicking myself now because there was some stuff, obviously, when somebody was redoing their bathroom or something. There were some great boxes not far away from me. I think I saw them and I was on my way somewhere, and I should have gone back later and said, can I take your boxes? Because I could do with them now. But there you go. Expected. Yeah, sorry, Rosie. Other things on, so expected. Yeah. I said it. Yeah, expected or accepted. Maybe you haven't accepted it. Right. So yeah, I'll just show you what I've sold. So just a quick one because I'm not packaging right now. Yeah, what I paid and what it went into and how quick it sold. Most of them, you know what I'm like, most of them are quick sales. So, thank you for the thumbs up. A couple of you already, thank you. Do give me a thumbs up. Yeah, let's get into it. So, let's get this out of the way. This wasn't a particularly great pickup. So vintage, as we know from Cheryl, UK vintage seller, who says look out for the gold cables. I mean, you can always tell from the plug if it's not a molded plug that it's going to be vintage. Like that little doodah switch. So I picked this up before, so this must have been on for months because I'm pretty sure it was before the boots were on. Oh, where are we now? July. Yeah, it's a good few months because I paid about £7 in a chazza and that was like half price. But then, you know, I was desperate for stock and it's got an adjustable arm. Yeah, I paid 7, it only went for 14, so not great. But there you go. It's going. In fact, to be honest, there wasn't a lot of interest in it. So, you know. Oh, right. I did a thing this weekend and I thought I would try... Oh, something bad's happening to me. I would try Ornaments, and I've always pretty much disliked Ornaments, to be honest. But something weird seems to be happening to me, because especially with the cats as well. I mean, that's also weird. I've now got cats. Ladies of a certain age. I said to the girls, I said, God, I keep seeing things at the boot, like pictures and ornaments of cats. And I think, oh, this cat, they do go like that. They do sit like that. Oh, they do sit like that. And they were like, you're turning into grandma. I was like, oh my God. I mean, because she always had, my mum had, well, she's still got it actually. It's got a big, like, I think it's Art Deco time, kind of like a half semicircle cabinet. You know, it used to be full of her glass animals. I think it's still got most of her glass animal. She's still got that, I think, collection in it. Anyway, she's always loved ornaments and knickknacks, and I don't. Well, actually, you can probably go, you've got quite a lot of crap behind you, actually. But I really like pictures. Got a lot of pictures, but I quite like soft toys as well. Oh, I'm just looking around the place. Yeah, something's on the turn. Anyway, I thought, do people buy ornaments? I mean, there's all this, like, people are getting into maximalism, aren't they? So I thought I'd pick some up as an experiment. I've sold a couple. So, Rosie, don't mess with a woman of a certain age. It's true, because women of a certain age, we don't care anymore. I don't even want to go into it because, just don't mess. It's just not worth it because we're past caring about, a lot of things, a lot. Crispy cats, surely starting to tickle the boxes. Honestly, I've said for a long time, I'd be a good old person. I like sitting on benches. I like drinking tea. I love my Sholly. When I say sitting on benches, I was going to say, like sitting by the river watching ducks, but I actually just sat on a bench. I just sat on a bench on the nearest park to us. It's only down there on the way home yesterday because I'd gone with my Sholly on the train to Taplow. And it was well loaded up and I was knackered. And I was so close. It's often the way, isn't it? So close, but so far. And I was just like, oh, F it, I'm absolutely knackered. So I just sat down on a bench. I was like, it's quite a nice day. I just got my phone, sent some offers out. Get some energy back to do the last bit up here. Oh God, I'm getting old. Right, so anyway, I picked some ornaments up. So here we go. I showed you these in a haul actually. So this little cat, honestly, I said to the girl, I said, that is quite pretty though, isn't it? In a cottage core kind of way. Look at the rose. And they were looking at me like, I was like, oh, is it? Anyway, paid 20p. So took an offer of £4 within 24 hours. So honestly, I would do that. 20p into £4, small to wrap, because I've got millions of boxes that can fit in. I would do that all day long, but as I'm discovering, of course, you know what I'm like, I picked a load of, if you're following my vintage, you will have noticed, I picked a load of ornaments up yesterday from the air ambulance lady. And not quite as much interest in those. So I might have stuffed it. Right, so the next thing is a bundle, which includes, so how much did I pay? I shelled out £5.60 on all of this, and I accepted an offer of £33.30. £14.30. I hope this lady does realise, because I had a problem with this in the week, that when you buy a bundle on Vinted, if you want to return anything, you've got to send the whole bundle back. But hopefully she won't want to return anything. So the pair of owls that I showed you, so 40p. So 40p on those. Then I bought these two little pictures yesterday for 10p each. No, these were the... That's a lie. These are the ones the guy that was putting on a bit of a performance at the boot on Saturday, I showed you these, gave me for nothing. So they were... Oh, so maybe I miscalculated there. Yes. I've miscalculated. Sorry, take 20p off of those totals. Oh my God, it's got to be accurate. So I spent £5.40 on that lot. I'll have to change my title into £33.30. So the initial outlay was £42.60. I do apologise. Right, so the owls, actually this lady, you can see, it's kind of weird actually, because she's got sort of kitsch taste, but then also this is very modern. And then the other thing in the bundle, this was the most expensive thing at £5 from a Chazza. These glass candlesticks. I don't know where these are from. I'm guessing some high street retailer. God, the interest in these. I had them on at 15 quid, but no one actually, well, until she put them in a bundle, nobody actually bought them. Nobody bit. Right. Then I'll do the bangers, well, class them as bangers at the end. Right, the thimble house I showed you on Saturday. Oh, I wasn't telling you. Yeah, so obviously, those candlesticks I had for a couple of weeks. Obviously, I picked up all of the ornaments and the pictures Saturday, so they took 24 hours to sell. This I picked up Saturday. Oh, this actually, you know what people are like for thimble houses. Paid £1, sold for a tenner, sold within about an hour. I'd say less than actually minutes, and people were going mental for it, favouriting it. But you can get bigger ones, I guess. Well, more money. A couple of hemp, I want to say. I'll have a look. I'll check that. Do I want to say hemp? Is that another word for... Yeah, a couple of cushion covers. These are a Scandi brand, I believe. Let's have a looky. Oh, no, made.com. I don't know where I got that from. Oh, the linen. Made in India. Made.com. Right, so what did I actually pay? Oh, paid £4 for these. That was a bit mental. And just doubled my money into 8. That's all right. I don't mind. Well, I mean, thank God it's not a box, It's not... I can cope with that as well. And then... Yeah, a couple of big ones. Oh, good morning, Limelight. How are you? How was your weekend? Any sales? Morning, you beauties. And Crispy. Morning, Neil. How are you? Babs, how are you? Yeah, let me know if you had any sales this weekend. Right, so I also I showed most of you. I showed you most of this on Saturday, actually. So this was also from the Saturday boot. Yeah, he said he wanted 15 for this, Roberts. It is actually, this is a revival mini, so it's a bit different to the more rectangular that way ones, the more kind of portrait rectangular. So commanded a bit more money. It did have a scuff though, which I declared. And I tell you what, I cleaned these buttons. Oh, it was probably someone's skin. Like when you touch things, you lose skin, because I thought they were just like a dull colour like this, but they weren't, because I went to clean them and it started coming off and they were shiny. I was like, oh, someone's skin. Anyway, so this sold twice actually. So I did a video of this working. I stuck it on the bay and somebody offered me, so say 15, it was a part of a bundle, so it was slightly less, but say 15. Somebody offered me 62, but they were messaging and saying, is it in full working order? And I said, oh, well, have you seen the video showing it's in full working order? And me, changing radio stations and stuff. And they said, oh, I can't play it. Is it in full working order? And I was like, ooh. So I said, oh, try the video again. I'd really like you to confirm that you can see that it's in full working order before you buy it. Otherwise, I think it's best you don't buy it, because I thought it's a sort of thing, because straight away I had silly offers on Vinted on this. Oh, that's right. I was going to stick it on for 40. Straight away I had an offer of like 30 and 36, and I like within seconds, and I thought, oh, have I underpriced? So I went back on to check solds on eBay, and I said, oh, I have underpriced. Anyway, I just got the feeling, because of it's certain things seem to attract scammy people, don't they? I know that you probably have this a lot, Chris. I know that when I sold loads of like gaming gear, it's, oh my God, I did it on Facebook when I was selling for a charity. And oh my God, the painful people I had to deal with. Anyway, so this guy was just like, oh no, I can't play the video. And I checked it and I was like, well, it's playing. I thought, no, I just don't want to deal with this guy. I had an offer of 50 on Vinted, which is £12 less. But I just thought I'd rather that than deal with somebody who's already saying I can't play the video showing it's working. Is it working? I thought I'll smell a rat. So I said, I think it's best that you don't buy this. And then he just bought it. So nah. So I cancelled it and sold it for 50. I mean, if it was genuine, then I've missed out. But I just smelt a rat. So, and the person was very pleased. 15 into 50, I'm fine with that as well. Yeah, so with like, because of the scuff, I mean, also it's got its charge. I think that helps. I think like in immaculate condition, no scuff, I think 70 you might be looking at. Well, that's highest, and I wasn't bothered about getting highest. So I mean, that's good enough profit for me, isn't it? And that person's really happy. Oh, I also, one of the so I hid the listing whilst I checked what the solds were on eBay. And one of the people that offered 36 then messaged me saying, I'll pay 40. And I thought, yeah, there's definitely something going on here. So I hid the listing, and then I went on to theirs, because I'm nosy, went on to their Vinted, and they had Roberts radios for sale. I did think, if you're going to buy and sell on the same account, you know, I feel like you should make the effort to buy on a separate account. So I couldn't help myself. I just messaged and said, oh, thanks for your offer. I've actually made a mistake with the price, but I can see that you sell Roberts radios yourself. Or I said, you've got a nice lot of Roberts radios on your own Vinted. And they went, yeah, I collect them. And I've had to sell some to fund my collection. I thought, yeah, likely story. But I didn't like go back and say, oh, you can have it for, she said, I'm happy to pay 40. I thought, yeah, I'm sure you are. But somebody else offered me 50 the next day and 60, but I'm not, yeah, there you go. Limelight, just 2 small sales to me, £14 in total. Oh God, live. Was that eBay? Neil, 3 sales since Thursday and over the weekend here. Oh, that sounds slow. Were they big sales? Limelight pay for Saturday night's pizza there. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, Rosie, rubber sales to me as well. Ooh, what is going on? Oh, is this the summer slowdown? Neil, I've just seen a great tit swoop down and eat a butterfly. Wow. Ooh. Oh, I know that's nature, but it's a bit like, oh, can't you eat something that I don't like the look of? Ka-chings. £35 for a Betty Jackson duvet cover I got for free. Was the best one. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. Well done. Limelight, yeah, that was eBay. Limelight, sorry. Nothing on Etsy sold. Yeah, I just watched Nick and Andrea saying they've abandoned Etsy now. That's what she said. And they've just started on Vinted. And as we all know, starts doing stuff on Vinted, and suddenly we get sales, and we're like, oh, hang on, what, for less work? And I also saw, just been watching videos this morning, and I saw Simon. Hello, Simon, if you're watching. Simon and Faye's video saying 2 no sales days over the week on eBay. And Faye's been moving stuff over to Vinted and getting the sales there. It's just what they're doing. Oh, you're in, are you? Oh, hello, Simon. Just talking about you. Talking about you, not to you. Right, and the last thing. Oh, this is Lush. And now this was from a charity shop. I don't know if I showed you this. Paid a tenner. It's rather nice, isn't it? An oil. It's a big beast, but at least there's no glass. So what was the name? Robert Cox, who does churn these out. That's what he seems to do for a living. And they can go for about 70 up, I think, or something like that on the bay. That's the back. It's quite a beast. But there was a lot of interest in it on Vinted. I paid a tenner and somebody offered me yesterday 55. I was like, yeah, all right. And they were made up with that. So yeah, and how long I've had that? 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, I do love selling paintings and pictures. So I did load up quite a lot with pictures, well, and lamps, obviously. Yeah, so that's it. Just a quickie. So we can all get on with our days. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. Babs, real quick. Not too bad sales, but I listed a lot of new bits last week. 8 on eBay, 2 Vinted, not huge money. Yeah, I had nothing on eBay. I mean, I've got about 19 bits on there, but no sales. Well, apart from that guy that I wasn't sure was trying to scam me. 1 no sales day last week. Jill, love that. I always look out for the floral oils. Yeah, all the still lifes. Yeah, Neil, have an ace weekend ahead, Jill. Thank you. I was going to say one more thing. Yeah, I also noticed something I haven't. I'm useless with. I'll just leave it on this. I'm useless with retail arbitrage, to be honest. I usually go, oh, why did I do that? It never works for me. And something I haven't tried, which I know a lot of people do, and I saw, is it Kirsty Reseller, selling stuff from the Boots clearance, like toiletries, so they weren't too expensive, and flipping those for pretty good money. And I thought, oh, I'd like to try that. It's nice to take a punt on something, especially with the retail arbitrage. It's not you're not going to be shelling out too much, because that's where I come a cropper. I just spend too much on something because I get silly. You know what I'm like. Yeah, so I might have a look at that. Well, especially this winter, I guess. Right. Yeah, have a lovely one. Thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up, and bye-bye. Don't die.